Amanda Keller, we see a difficult relationship between two sisters.
Celine struggles with addiction and finding the way to make right choices.
And Dominique has had her life cut short.
As Dominique visits Celine, we discover a dangerous secret. No, Mom, I'll be okay. I just want to stay home for now. Oh, Dominique. Such a tragedy.
Well, well, well. So nice to see you again, sister.
Ah! Oh my gosh! Who are you?
That's a stupid question. You remind me of one of those cheesy blondes from those cheap horror flicks who ask the most irrational questions. You know who I am. It's not like I died 20 years ago or something.
But you're my sister. I saw you die, and you just burned, and I got there too late.
Yes, you were a bit slow on the uptake. I guess my screaming in immense pain obviously wasn't a very good signal for you to help me. Perhaps had I been more articulate in explaining that I needed some help, and had quietly and calmly explained that some water would be nice, well, maybe had I communicated better, I would still be alive. Don't you think?
What do you want?
Oh, just a chat, reminisce old times, the usual.
There's nothing usual about this. Ghosts don't just come back to recollect old times with their families.
You're right, and I have every intention of moving on. It's just, I couldn't help but think about how close we were in life. And I couldn't let my younger sister go on like that. It really peeves me when the dead leave their beloved to weep for years and years, taking all the unnecessary blame upon themselves. So I couldn't let you go on like that. I couldn't let you go on like that. I figured I'd come back, start something new. You know how good I always was at that.
You were good at a lot of things.
Yes, I was, wasn't I? One could almost say I was cut short my time, denied my future, don't you think?
God works in mysterious ways.
Yes, he does. You know, this really is a nice shade on you. This lipstick, what's its name?
Moonshine.
Brilliant. A brilliant name for a brilliant girl. You've really blossomed. Got any boyfriends yet?
It's not like anything's changed.
What do you mean?
You were always the pretty one. Boys would just flock at you. Anytime I would bring anyone home, they would take one look at you, and the next thing I knew, they'd be calling for you instead of me.
I'm sorry, but I guess you won't have to worry about that anymore, will you?
I didn't mean it like that. I still miss you.
Well, there are memories and they live on, and that's what counts.
Yeah, I guess.
We did have some pretty good times together, don't you think?
Like hanging out at the beach and getting burnt to a crisp.
Or when we went to all those restaurants telling people that it was your birthday and got free desserts all night.
We must have gained 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Or 40.
Or how about when you first stole that sweater from the mall and the man caught you and I had to cover for you? Boy, were you lucky I knew him so well. He would have fried you.
Yeah, thanks. I only tried to because it looked like yours.
Oh, you mean that black one I wore from time to time?
Yeah, it just looks so pretty on you. People thought you just looked so gorgeous in it. I just wanted one like it.
Or how about when you first got into trouble with that one man? What's his name again?
I couldn't help it. I really thought he liked me. I would have made all those deals with him.
Robert, that was his name. No wonder he was such a jerk. I'd be a jerk too if my parents had named me Robert. Or was it Frank? I really can't remember. But then again, you knew so many.
Robert! That was his name.
Yes, he was so fickle, wasn't he?
He really liked you.
Adored, dear. But what does it matter? They were all losers anyway. At least I thought so. But then again, drug dealers never were my type. No, they always seemed to be the interest of another member of this family. Of course, that doesn't matter now, since all your recent habits have been ended, destroyed, and demolished, haven't they? Celine, you promised you'd stop. I should have known. You never could raise yourself above the anatomy of slime.
Stop it!
Stop what? Admitting that you were always pathetic? That you never could have made it to the level of marginal loser without me? Without me, you were just a worthless creature.
Just stop it! You don't know what it's like. You always try to make me think about things like boys and beauty. Try to make me think about things like school were important. People like me, we're nothing. We're destined to be at the bottom of the food chain. It's where we belong. You just don't get it. You tried to make me stand up next to you, and by comparison, I was a loser. I was begging for crumbs of disrespect. And I was nothing. Do you understand that?
You know, there's a certain fierce quality about your words that you could have really used in life. Perhaps had you been more aggressive, you would have made it. But you were always the passive type. If life is miserable, then let it be. That was your motto. You never even tried to try. That's what's so pathetic about you.
Shut up!
You know, there's a certain fierce quality about your words. You have some inner aggression that tends to explode from time to time. If you're not careful, it could go from just being hateful words to violence.
Stop it!
Dear me, sister, that's what I mean. You just need to relax. Look at you. You're so pretty. Just relax. Don't get all tense. I won't stay for much longer. Why would I plan on doing such a silly thing when we'll have the entire afterlife to spend together once you're through here? Just relax. After all, you need to. You have a big day tomorrow.
What do you mean?
Well, you have to meet Robert tomorrow.
Oh no!
Well, there went all my hard work. You're getting tense again.
His money!
You didn't think he'd forget, did you? No, not Robert. He really was angry last time we saw him. You were so afraid to go see him, and I insisted on going with you. After some persuasion, I managed to save you. But I don't think he's going to forget that tomorrow is the day you pay him what you owe.
What am I gonna do?
You can't be serious. You don't have his money?
It was unreasonable to think I could gather so much money in such a little amount of time. He must understand that.
I don't think so. He didn't seem to be so understanding last time. What was it he said? Something along the lines of destroying any potential reputation you could ever have, beating you senseless, and possible accidents.
You must say something to him, please. Something, anything.
That's totally unreasonable. I'm a ghost, not a lawyer.
But if you make him see you like you have for me?
Absolutely not. I'm not just going to go flocking around and giving away secrets to the afterlife. The next thing you know, I'll be doing charity commercials and soda ads, not to mention spiritual publicity for all the non-believers.
But please, you're my sister. You knew him so well.
No.
This is all your fault anyway. You told him the date. You told him the time. You knew I could never gather that much money. And now he'll murder me in the most horrible way possible. And it's all your fault.
Well, there's gratitude for you. I bought you some more time at life. You never realized how amazing it is until you lived it. You were always so self-indulgent and greedy.
What else is there? You're so beautiful and you are always the loved one. What else is there to be?
You're an idiot. That's what you are. You kept promising me you'd stop the drugs. I, foolish as I was, believed you all that time. Until the incident with Robert. Then I knew you were never going to stop. You had slid too far down. That's when I took pity on you. Had you known any better, you would have guessed that I could get the money. Of course I knew you never could. You're incapable. But I could, and I did. I still do have it, in fact. It's still sitting there, innocently waiting.
Where is it?
Oh, but I can't tell you that. After all, I'm dead. My secret's been taken to the grave.
You wish.
Take a look in the mirror, Celine.
You've got to give me that money. Oh.
What will you do, sis, huh?
I'm desperate, please.
Tell me something, Celine. Do you think you're bitter?
Yes.
You should know you killed me.
I didn't.
You did and you deny it. You told them my sleeves were too long. You told them I got too close to the stove. But you pushed me and you watched me burn.
I didn't.
My own parents think I'm just another tragedy. I'm not. My death had a cause. You caused it.
Why are you doing this?
Quit pretending.
I did. I did.
Why?
Because you're always the beautiful and loved one.
but you'll never find that money, and Robert will never forgive you. Did you honestly think things would change? That suddenly, after I'm dead, everyone would start loving you more than me? How mistaken. My memory lives, and everyone loved me. They always saw how pathetic you were. Even more amusing is the fact that while my life has ended as a tragic lie, your pitiful life will go on as the truth. That's reason enough to tell you where the money is. Hidden between the safe, cozy, warm material of my black sweater, your favorite. I hope you have a terrible life, Celine, for however long it lasts.